The HVAC upgrades, they seem like a renovation plan, but do we know the full truth? Tonight on Inside Chamberlain. Work has begun this semester on the HVAC upgrades to Chamberlain, ostensibly to improve the ventilation of the building. This work was initiated by the Space and Remodeling Committee under the direction of Mark Safman. This month alone, parts of floors 2 through 5 have been disrupted for upgrades, with the remaining sections of these floors and floor 6 to be upgraded in the coming months. Here's what students say about these new upgrades.
Well, it's very hot in my office, and next door it's quite chilly.
It seems like a plausible enough idea at first, but what is this committee really planning? It all started last year with an email that Jane Schimmel, the graduate coordinator, sent to the department mailing list.
So a common complaint from our prospective students is that our hallways are always filled with junk. And they've even said that it looks like we're preparing a massive robot army or something like that, to say nothing of the fire hazard.
And isn't keeping the hallways clear part of the Space and Remodeling Committee's duties?
Yeah, that's right.
As you can see, much of the fabled hallway junk remains undisturbed. Some of this junk, though, appears to have a short shelf life.
So I emailed Safman about the vending machines, and he said that they were also making a lot of noise. But I don't know, it didn't make much sense to me.
Students are saddened and confused by the Space Committee's move to get rid of the beloved 5th floor vending machines. Is someone within the physics department planning to create a robot army, though? Perhaps. We at Inside Chamberlain, though, have uncovered a plot even more sinister. That's really interesting. On a completely unrelated note, could you tell me how many new students accepted your offer of admission this year?
46. That's a record number for us.
Really? Wow. Where did you find space to put them all?
Well, that's been really tough for us with that many students. I've heard that we've even had to put some in closets.
Professor Frank Petriello, a member of the committee, declined to comment. Mark Safman, however, did interview with us. So as head of the Space and Remodeling Committee, what are you thinking about doing with all the first years who have just entered?
Well, we had an enormous class this year, and finding space for all the first-year graduate students is an important consideration. However, there's also other things we're busy with, and in particular the refurbishment of the Chamberlain HVAC system is very important.
So the air quality and the space issues are an important feature of this remodeling?
They are. I think it's pretty well documented that a good environment and fresh air are conducive to critical thinking.
So what are they really up to? We at Inside Chamberlain have exclusive information. Many Bothan spies gave their lives to bring us these plans. This plan indicates that the HVAC system upgrade includes a gas distribution system. Only graduate student offices receive gas, whereas professors and postdocs all receive some type of antigen. The next document shows the effect of this gas. Zombies! The whole department turned into zombies, but why? And how will Mark Safman provide all these zombies with brains? This leaked email indicates plans to move the first-year graduate students out of offices and into desks in the hallway. It also makes sinister insinuations about the duration of the first-year students' stay in Madison.
Zombies thrive on a diet of young, flexible brains, which are easier for them to digest than older, more mature brains. Most nth-year brains, in fact, have been hardened by years of deprivation, continual feelings of inadequacy, and an inability to come to terms with the inevitability of their eventual failure as graduate students. The average first-year brain, however, between the ages of 22 and 24, is still optimistic about future opportunities and possibilities. These would be a nearly ideal food source for a zombie army. However, a little-known fact about zombies is that brains are only their second most preferred food source. They are actually vegetarians, and given the opportunity, they would rather eat candy bars and soda.
So what is the committee up to? Are the poor defenseless first years truly doomed to be zombie bait? And what about the rest of us? Does Mark Safman have reason to believe that zombies would be more efficient at research than graduate student slaves? Or does he have bigger plans?
No!